Me during my very first cutting off.
I have to let you go, but I'll always remember the good times we had together. Goodbye.
Me literally every other time after that.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I do too much. I like hair, talking, cosplay, music, art, and stuff.
Could it be 2020? Could it be 2020? 2020. Hello and welcome back to StarPuppy. I'm Danielle, your resident weirdo. Welcome to 2020 and welcome back to the 2020 weirdness. This is not my first video of 2020. My bad. I was all the way in Europe. This sweater and this necklace are from Europe. Actually, Croatia and Spain. BT dubs, in February I'm going to start uploading twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays will still be hair content, and Tuesdays will be advice, fun times, branching out into some new things, comedic. Just check it out. You'll see. So here we are, in 2020. Let's give 2019 a review, shall we? I've written down some points about 2019, and after reviewing them, it is abundantly clear that 2019 was the year of me recovering from 2018. And 2019 was the first time I didn't feel like a late bloomer, because from all the other videos and general consensus, people really hated 2019. 2018 was hands down the worst year of my life. Doesn't mean it was all bad, it was mostly bad. And 2019 was the beginning of an ascension for me. I came into that year at my very lowest. I don't really think I could sink any lower. Plot twist, I could, and I did. And then the ascension began. I hit absolute rock bottom of my entire life. I wasn't just going through it. I was going around it, underneath it, above it, side to side with it, piggybacking on it. It piggybacked on me, mostly. Tripped me up, fell into it, around it, through it, betwixt it. Every preposition. I had to add more black to the frame, because I don't know how to work this daggone camera. And looking back on everything, I have found that I've had a lot of growth in my personal life and in my professional life, and I actually achieved a lot of my goals, and I set out some more. So let's get into it. So, with my personal life, I invested in my mental health. In early 2019, I went to my first therapy appointment, and it was such a good idea, possibly the best idea and decision I've ever had and made, respectively, in my life. I went locally because I just looked up counselors in my area, but I met Taraji P. Henson, and her wonderful organization is right here, in case you feel like you're at rock bottom or anywhere close. Anywhere far, but you just want to do a checkup, that's for you. And it's also in the description. Please check it out. It's really great to take care of your mental health. Did you know that I cover up my pain with laughter? I didn't. There were times where I didn't know if I was laughing to not cry, or if I was laughing because I am actually a silly person. That's scary. That's a scary feeling to have. But now I know, and I act accordingly. I will say that in 2018 and early 2019, when I didn't understand what a coping mechanism was in me, I was absolutely hysterical, I'll tell you that. 2019 was the first year I cut people off. Like, intentionally. We didn't grow apart. I just cut you off. I learned how to identify when someone wasn't adding anything to my life, and especially when they were draining life from me. And I cut them off. That's so hard for me. But everybody doesn't have to be in your life. And I consciously prioritized myself. There is no feeling like releasing a poison from your system. It is so incredible to know that I am no longer dealing with that. That I have prioritized my dreams and that I won't allow anyone in my life, whether I care for them or love them sometimes, if you're poisoning my water supply, I gotta get you away from my river. Go chase somebody else's waterfall. That was a pained laugh. See, I know the difference now. Me during my very first cutting off.
I have to let you go, but I'll always remember the good times we had together. Goodbye.
Me literally every other time after that. Cutting that one particular person off felt real good. I wish I could cut them off again. Directly after that, there were physical repercussions for me finally confronting my insecurities and the issues that I've been dealing with and I had no idea. My previous inability to put my feelings first. That's a problem. That's an issue. And after I finally prioritized myself, the body got snatched back. The skin got snatched back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Do y'all even know what my body looks like? Well, you'll find out in my European adventure / tragedy / could have been a dangerous situation story time on the first Tuesday of February. I have tons of pictures and footage. Set your alarm buzzer. Also, my hair had all fallen out at the beginning of 2019. Stress shedding is extremely real for me. I already have fine, thin strands, and then, because I know everybody's curious, because we're all just peoples, I did something incredible for myself starting in 2018 that ended in 2019. I decided to swerve the world. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt, skirt. I took a whole year off of dating. A year. At first, involuntarily, and then quite voluntarily. At that point, I had such an unhealthy relationship with dating, and I recognized it hardcore. This is gonna be another Tuesday Talk. Tuesday Talk. That's the name. My last relationship was so toxic and abusive that I needed to not look at anybody for year. But after an entire year of not dating nobody, got hit on relentlessly, it was because I was becoming a stronger person of myself. I was remembering who I am and who I had become and who I wanted to become and achieving those goals. I took all of that passion and worry and energy, so much energy. Being in a relationship is so much energy and maintenance and genuine concern and putting your own feelings aside and letting someone into your heart. Yeah, I took all that back. I repoed that and I put all of that into myself, which I hadn't done in 6 years. 6 years? I had delayed a half decade and some change of personal growth. The most monumental relationships of my life romantically have been yeah, the medical term is that's one of them pain laughs. Not only did I need to become a healthier person in every regard, but especially mentally and emotionally. I couldn't be in a healthy relationship because I wasn't healthy. How does that not make sense? In 2018 and early 2019, had awarded me the gold medal of mental gymnastics. That year of swerve concluded in 2019, and I with the skittishness and the light-footedness, with the timidness of a baby deer in a minefield. Re-entered the dating pool. And it was just as crappy as when I had left it. I didn't miss out on anything! In my opinion, dating is akin to, if not the exact same thing as, rifling through trash. Rifling and scrounging and filtering and spelunking through the endless, seemingly endless dumpster files. I rifled through dumpster after dumpster, refusing to indulge on any of the trash. Yeah, so I hate dating, but I love being in a relationship, so I knew it would be worth it eventually. And did I find that gem? I'll never tell. Because also in 2018 and 19, I learned the biggest takeaway of online life. Never, ever, ever, ever share your love life online. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Ever.
With that grand finale to my personal life in 2019, heavily influenced by 2018, let's get into the professional bits, shall we? It was a great year. I got to a point in 2019 in YouTube that if I was, I don't know, man, like if maybe if I was debt free, I would let go of the third job. But I'm not, so I won't. But I feel a lot better about the possibility of doing that this year. Also, I reached 100K subs. I unboxed that in a live stream. If you were subscribed and had on bell notifications, you would have been there. Where were you? Wow. Just kidding. Kinda. I released my first and second wave of merch. Also, these hoodies are incredibly cute and come in an array of colors in an array of colors. Adorable. I love it. I've always wanted a hoodie with my own face on it. Not really, but now that I have it, I'm not a fan. And pillows. Where is my pillow? I need to check my P.O. box. I'm landing more and more of the brands that I want to work with. It really helps when you check out, like, even just check out the things that I'm looking at. Just click on the thing so they at least know. Because I want to do more stuff like that. I want to be a full-time YouTuber, but in all good conscience with my student loans, the way my student loans are set up. Thank you so much for everyone who bought the merch or checked out the sponsor. That means so much to me. That means so much. And it's just like people care about little old me. Not only that, I got my first super chat. Like what? Who? Huh? I'm over here. What? Y'all are really donating to me in my live streams? Like you. And that's how my 2019 went. It started on the lowest note possible. I've never been lower in my life. Ever. Absolute despair. Absolute uncertainty. Absolute insecurity. Raging. Controlling my actions. Me allowing them to control my actions. That's where I started in 2019. And through a lot of therapy, and through a lot of just self-work, and through a lot of you guys just appreciating that I'm sending you all of this advice because I didn't know. I'm not a therapist, but I just didn't know this basic stuff. Like, you can control your emotions if you have these tools, or if you know what to look out for. Or you could just avoid this whole situation by doing this. I became the channel I wish I had had, and people responded to it. You guys gravitated towards it and responded to it. Do you know how incredible that is for me, the StarPup? 2019 went out on a nice high note, and then the delectable cherry on top was literally ditching the country for the last week of the year. I went all the way to Europe. Christmas was Venice. New Year's, Barcelona. I was having a good time. And if you followed me on Instagram, You saw all of it. So I dropped all of the vlogs as they were happening on Instagram stories. So I hope you saw them, because, I mean, I'm not going to release all of them again. I was inebriated in at least one of them, so. So you should probably just follow my Instagram. So, what's next for StarPuppy? What's next for Danielle? Well, I'm gonna go hard in the paint and make 2020 an even greater year. I will never, ever, ever consciously allow myself to get back to the place that I was at the beginning of 2019, aka 2018 tremors, aftershocks. I'm gonna give you guys what you've been asking for. I'm gonna bring that podcast to life, finally. I have this gorgeous mic right here. Why don't I use it? Gonna give you more content. Again, in February, I'm going to start uploading twice a week. The first Tuesday talk is going to be on my grand European adventure, if you want to see what happened and, like, some behind the scenes, honey, because there is a story behind this necklace. Whoa! Gonna be releasing an EP. Amazing. Been wanting to. Y'all been asking. Why don't I do it? I don't know. So I guess I will. I don't guess I will. I will. And I'm going to have a meetup for my birthday. As some of you may know, I'm born in February. I'm part of the Pisces gang. Glub glub gang. Glub glub gang. I'm doing an in-person meetup in Atlanta, my hometown, and currently where I reside, on February 8th. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm going to announce where and when exactly first there. And if you have any suggestions as a person in Atlanta who can make it, I already have 4 in mind, but I want to see what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. I upload on Tuesdays and Saturdays starting in February. Like and subscribe, share with your friends if you so choose. Check out some of my merch. I'll see you next time, and this has been me, Danielle, your resident weirdo. StarPuppy signing out. Say it with me now. StarPuppy! Away! Ma'am.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video.